not one drop of my self-worth depends on your acceptance of me. You are enough. Rule number 1. You need to know that nothing replaces actually doing the work. Whenever a young person tells me they aspire to be an entrepreneur, the first question I ask them is why. For many, they think it's, a great way to get rich quick. I'm going to write an app, I'm going to build a company, make a few $1 million before I'm 25. Look, that can happen, but frankly, that's awfully rare. The usual scenario is that successful entrepreneurs spend endless hours, days, years, toiling away for little time, little pay, and zero glamour. And in all honesty, that's where the joy of success actually resides. My next rule is to take thoughtful risks. My granddad took a particular interest in my career. He couldn't have been prouder when I had a stable job at Kraft General Foods as an engineer. Then you can imagine how worried he became so many years later when I told him I was leaving Goldman Sachs. I said, I'm going to start my own private equity firm, Granddad, to focus on enterprise software. He thought I'd gone crazy. But I'd done my homework, I'd calculated the risks, and I importantly knew that I was going to invest in one of the most important things and gather the fundamental design point of the American dream, and that was to be a business owner. So I decided with confidence I was going to make one big bet on the asset that I knew best, myself. It does mean that you should evaluate your options. You should be taking business and career risks, do the analysis, and most importantly, trust your instincts. When you bet on yourself, that's likely a good bet. My third rule is always be intentional about the words you choose. Be intentional about the words you speak, how you define yourself, what you call each other, the people you spend time with, and the love you create. This all matters immensely. It will define you. My fourth rule, which is actually my favorite, is to always know that you are enough. I mentioned that before going to investment banking at Goldman Sachs. I was working as an engineer at Kraft General Foods. One day I was at a meeting with a number of my department heads, going through our divisional strategy and sitting around a conference table, lining up what were the most important strategic imperatives. When I looked at those 6 initiatives, I was leading 5 of them. I was half the age of everybody in that room, and I know making a third of everybody in that room. And I said to myself, I'm either doing something really right or really wrong. And frankly, it was a little bit of both. So that became a lesson to me in realizing my worth and self-worth. It isn't just about salary, although that does matter. It's about demanding respect from others and from yourself. A realization and respect for all the skills and talents you bring to the table. When you have confidence in your own worth, you'll become the one to raise your hand for that next assignment. And it may be hard. That may mean putting in time on nights and weekends, and it also means you'll be gaining incremental skills and experiences that enhance your craftsmanship. And earn your respect through your body of work. Let the quality of your work product speak of your capabilities. There is no room on this earth you can't enter without your head held high. You will encounter people in your life, as I have, who will want to make you feel like you don't belong. But when you respect your own body of work, that's all the respect you need. In the words of the great Quincy Jones and Ray Charles, not one drop of my self-worth depends on your acceptance of me. You are enough. The fifth and final lesson for you all today is as follows. We all have the responsibility to liberate others so that they can become their best selves. You don't want to just be on the bus. You want to own it, you want to drive it, and you want to pick up as many people along the way as you can. Because I will tell you, more than the money, the awards, the recognition, the titles, we will all be measured by how much we contribute to the success of the people around us. We need you to become the entrepreneurs who will innovate inclusively, expand wages for all Americans, and lower the unemployment rate in our communities. We need you to be the educators who set the standards and demand the resources to deliver on those standards and inspire the next generation. No matter what profession you choose, each of you must become a community builder. No matter how far you travel, you can't ever forget where you came from. You're responsible for building strong, safe places where our young brothers and sisters can raise children and grow in confidence. Watch and learn from positive role models, and they believe that they, too, are entitled to the American dream. Help those around you see the beauty of this vast world. Help them believe that they, too, can capture that dream. And remember, community can be anywhere. Back in the 1960s and 70s, community was a few blocks around where I grew up. Today, you can create communities of people all around the world. This is my class, 2019, and my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans.